What's going on, everybody? This is the Walk for Wishes, the Make-A-Wish walk I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I told you guys like 2 months ago for all my black African-American Negroes, my Hispanic brethren, and my Caucasians. You guys been notified at least a month in advance. You know, I try to do it like I'm not a man of color. So it'll be tomorrow. I hope to see the guys that told me they're going to be there and the girls. This right here, this game right here, man. This dude owe you want some too in the ass, bro. If you guys don't know about him yet, then you're not familiar with GmiasWorld. This guy right here has been getting dealt with accordingly from everyone for a very, very long period of time. People they just have their way with him. You know what I'm saying? This dude just comes out. I don't know what he's doing. I don't understand what he's doing. He's tried everything. He's tried to run the clock out. He's tried to do everything, and he just can't close his cheeks. Like this dude right here, man. I really just don't understand and comprehend how he comes out, but the reason that that we played the game was because, he beat Swag, so he thought he was good. Swag Certified, who was now the new Village Bicycle, he beat somebody. So when somebody is fucking garbage as fuck and they beat someone, they think they're really good. So he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm ready for you." And he's one of the guys that I will make time to play, because before I even started doing any of this, I was playing this guy way longer before I met anyone. And that's just the way it is, bro. The people that knew me earlier, obviously I'm gonna have more loyalty to them and make time for them. All the new guys I appreciate, you guys coming around and asking to play and shit like that. But honestly, bro, I'm extremely busy most of the time. Whenever I have time to play, I have to make sure that I have enough time to make the content and do a whole bunch of other bullshit. So I had to get the game in with this douchebag right here, and he's pretty shitty. I'm not gonna water it down or anything like that. You guys can continue to watch the game and everything like that. But the thing I wanted to talk about today was, like things that being in America and the things you could be addicted to. Like, America is a great country. Right now we're going through a recession, and like I don't want to give I'm just fucking livid with the shit that's happening, because it's apparent that the president is focused on helping the extremely poor. And I guess the 1% rich or whatever the fuck he's doing, and the middle class is suffering the most, based on what's going on, and all the things that I research into because of my field. It's just not working out for the people that actually need the help as much. But if you got red hair and you're a person of color, or blonde hair, and you're in the hood with 17 kids, you're all set. That's just basically what the facts are. But yeah, whatever. But other than that, America is still, besides that, other than us being China's bitch, we're still one of the greatest countries to be in. And I'm going to tell you why, bro. Because this is the only country where you could be addicted to things like alcohol, sex, addicted to fly swatting. Like, bro, you could be addicted to anything. Like, people do stupid shit. And they believe that they should be able to get away with it. And they continue to do stupid shit because people enable them. More recently, in one of my other videos, I was talking about Aldon Smith. He's drunk driving, and then they're gonna give him an indefinite leave of absence and send him away to rehab. And in a month he's gonna be better. He's just gonna put the bottle down and shit. But what about all of us got an uncle that's a drunk fuck? What about rehab for him? They just put him in jail. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because he don't got money. You go to the fucking you go to a barbecue, an event, and he just sitting there hunched over in a chair, and he keeps on falling out, and you got to help him put him back in the chair. Like, bro, what about him? If you're gonna offer this asshole rehab, Aldon Smith, who was driving, crashed into a pole, and still had his foot on the goddamn gas, if you're gonna offer him rehab, you should be offering my uncle rehab. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, listen, it doesn't make a difference. He still jeopardized the lives of many people. You know what I'm saying? The difference is my uncle gets a ride to the party, because if he doesn't, he ain't coming. Because I don't support that drinking and driving bullshit on any level. So, if he wants to come through, he could come through. But I'm going to tell you this right now. That nigga drink like a fish. You know what I'm saying? So I can't have him around and know that when he leaving and he don't even know where he's going. He broke into the wrong car. That's how drunk he is. And I'm like, all right, I'll see you later, Unc. Nah. I if he comes, I usually have somebody drive him, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. We have a car service or whatever that takes him away. There's no way that this motherfucker's doing that. So my problem is with that. If they're going to give him a month, because a month solves everything. Riley Cooper calls somebody a nigger. He takes a couple of days off and he's cured. Like, come on, bro. America is great for that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you create a lot of other things and a lot of different types of hatred. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different. That's why other countries hate America so much. It's not just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you got Katy Perry running around and Miley Cyrus and people are just tired of this shit. it's a lot of other things that come with it. And you know, I really wanted. I got to know what you guys' opinion is on this. Like this guy Aldon Smith, bro. Like, come on, man. Enough's enough. Like you can't. You can't. They can't. The NFL can't believe that we're that stupid. That a month of rehab for calling somebody a nigger or a month of rehab for being an alcoholic is gonna solve the problem. Because my uncle's been an alcoholic my whole life. So you ain't solving that with a week. You're gonna need some time. You know what I'm saying? That's like right now, Lamar Odom. You know, allegedly he's smoking crack. You ain't solving that problem. Crack is listen, you know, listen. I'm going to tell you this right now. Crack is a hell of a drug. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm going to tell you that right now. It's, he ain't getting cured from that right now. So, you know, that Kardashian and Khloe going to have to move on right quick. You know, it's sad to say it. Lamar Odom is cool. I have, you know, a couple dudes that used to play ball with him in Queens. And he used to be up at the Rucker Park in Harlem. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's certain type of drugs that you can't really fuck around with people because it takes their mind. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol is dangerous because if you feel that you need it, like alcohol, it's if you're an alcoholic, bro. I don't really think people know what alcohol it means. Alcohol it means that when you leaving out the door, you fall down the steps and like you bash your face up and you're bleeding. And you still get up and go where you got to go to get your alcohol. That's an alcoholic. You got some people that be calling people alcoholics that just, you know, occasionally have a drink, have some wine and shit like that. Nah, alcoholic is like this, bro. Like, you call them, it comes up on a call ID, and they call you somebody else. That's an alcoholic. Like they're just fucked. And, you know, crack is you know what I'm saying? Listen, it's a lot of different shit that goes into things that you just shouldn't, you know, bother to deal with. And right now, if Lamar Odom is, you know what I'm saying, fucking with that crack, Khloe gonna have to do what's right and hit the fucking get in her fucking Ferrari and be out real quick, cause she can't afford it. You know that it's unfortunate, but you got to be smarter with that kind of shit, cause listen, I've lived it, I've seen it, I know what the fuck's going on with it, bro. You ain't getting off that. I don't give a fuck what kind of inpatient rehab you go into. I don't know what listen, it don't really matter. But we also have sex addicts, like bro. At one point, I was a sex addict. The girls weren't, you know what I'm saying? Me going to rehab didn't help me. Now all of a sudden, you can go to rehab for it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yeah, all right, I'm you tell your wife or your girlfriend, look, I'm really bad. Like, what? Like, what happened? Yo, you know, I fucked 3 bitches last night. But you married though. Okay, but you were a sex addict and you were diagnosed by a dickhead doctor. Okay, yeah, bro. Listen, all right, yo, bro. That's why you gotta love America, bro. But the problem is, women of color ain't trying to hear that. You may have some Caucasian women that be like, all right, you know, it is kind of hard for him. You know, like he goes to work like everybody else and comes home and he's just a little extra stressed out. And I understand why he banged like 7 chicks like last night in our room. Like, bro, look, listen, you may get lucky. You know what I'm saying? But there are some white chicks out there that'll stab the fuck out you. And that's what you deserve. Fuck it, a sex addict. Are you serious? Listen, man, look, guys. I'm going to tell you something, man. If it's something that we could get away with, I'm all for it. But any of you guys that's listening to this, you tell me if you're going to listen to a doctor's diagnosis and they tell you your girl's a sex addict and you come home and she bent over on all fours, though, with the plumber, but you ain't have a clog, though. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, you got to think about it both ways. Like, this shit is mad stupid. Like, it's just so many things that you could be addicted to in America, and it's just so ridiculous that the country is allowed to continue to run like this. It's ridiculous, man. But I just had to definitely get that out there because I was reading an article about sex addicts. Like, it's a real thing, like a sex addict. Like, are you fucking for real? Like, bro, like, but you're married with 4 kids and you're a sex addict, so you go out and bang chicks and then you tell your wife that you can't control yourself. What the fuck is going on with this world? This world is crazy, bro. That's all I really have to, I just had to get that out there about this. I know you guys, for people that's been watching the game, this guy right here, this dude right here is a shit stain. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. He's just running around and throwing picks. I don't see how this man beat Swag. So I don't see how this man could beat anyone. I really don't. But you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to have him in the league. He, at least he fights to the end. That's all I can say. And he has some female supporters. A lot of the female supporters that watch the show support him because he just stays and gets his ass whipping. I don't know what turns them on about it, but it is what it is, man. This nigga owe you want some too in the ass, aka donkey puncher. You know what I'm saying? He gets donkey punched on a regular. If you guys don't know what donkey punching is, Google it. You may find it in the Urban Dictionary. But besides that, man, the game has come to an end. It was a very hard one for him. I actually walked off with his anal cavity in my hand. If you enjoyed the vid, man, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do, or go fuck yourself twice. Doesn't really matter. Always. One love.